Long time no see. I'm back with a new look for you. This crazy wing slash raccoon eyed big old lash red lip look for you. I hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas and New Year's, and I hope you're ready to tackle down 2019 just like me. Yeah, so if you are interested on how I got this look, then keep on watching. Okay, I gotta be quick because I only have like an hour of footage. I don't know what the fuck's going on with my SD card, but I only have an hour to film, so let's get started. Hello. Excuse the hair. Anyways, this is round 2 of me trying to get back in the swing of things for my YouTube. There it is right here. So I'm gonna do basically somewhat the same. I want to kind of keep to that color scheme. I think I'm not going to use such a red, more of a burgundy. And I'm going to use my Soft Glam palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, which I know is on the floor over there, so excuse me. I can't reach it. So for my base, I'm going to use my, oh no, I haven't even done my brows. That's a problem. BRB. We got brows on now. Okay. So I recommend when you do your brows for this kind of look, let the tail out a little bit further because it'll go really nice with our little thing we're doing right now. You'll see, okay? So I'm back. Use Age Rewind to as a base for my lids. I'm just gonna get a dry beauty sponge and hit it with some set spray. Tap it on my hand so that it's not like completely wet. So I want to kind of keep to her. I really like what she did here. This is Alice King makeup on Instagram, and I'm like obsessed with most of the things that she does. There's her handle right there. That'd be her. I'm obsessed with everything that she does, but my main infatuation with her is her brow. Like look at that brow. Like, ooh, I love her brows. Anyways, so I'm gonna kind of keep to that look. I'm probably not gonna do as much red. I want to make it more the reds in here in Soft Glam. So I'm gonna go in with Sienna and Mulberry and kind of make it more like rusty, I guess. I've only used this a couple of times, this palette a couple of times, and I really like it. So let's jump into it. Ooh. I think I'm gonna do the red first, and then I'm gonna go on with the black, so I could pack on the black as much as I want. So let's pray that this is not a fuck up. I think I want to go in with Mulberry because that's more of the rusty color, so I'm just gonna little dabs. This is a Morphe MB46, and the ABH palettes are a little bit on the powdery side, so you can be very light with how you tap into the pan and you know how much you use, because you're gonna get a lot of product on there. So and very lightly I'm just gonna go a little bit above my crease. I'm gonna work the black more into my crease. I'm gonna go right in about here. to start the color. I do want to make sure to take this out as far as the tail to my brow. And I will be connecting it down here as well. So just keep that in mind. If you do your eyeshadow first, just keep in mind of that line. If you do it last, well, don't matter. And I want it like there, like hers is. It's very pigmented. You can definitely see the line of it. We're just gonna blend it out a teensy tiny bit. But I want to make sure I have the color that I want before we start blending. Then I'm gonna take a Y17, a Morphe Y17, and it's just a little fluffy brush, and I'm going to lightly touch the edges with it. And if you feel like you lose the color, then just go back in with your original brush. Marry that in. Now the scary part. I'm going to take this black from the Soft Glam palette, and I'm going to put this in lightly on my crease. Well, this is a little Lexi brush, 121, a mini tapered. That's what I'm using to put in this black. Black is always really scary. And I want to make sure this goes as far as the red. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back in with Mulberry and just lightly grace the top. I don't want to mix the black and the red. I just want to make sure that that red is very much noticeable. I'm gonna get my Master Conceal and put some on the back of my hand. And I'm gonna get my tiny, what I cut out my brows with, my tiny brush. And not a lot, but enough to kind of coat the brush. And what I want to do is make my crease and create my line. I need my other brush too. So I'm just coating this. I don't want to take too much of the color away. But I'm gonna go back in and make sure that it's pretty decently defined. I'm going to take a smaller brush. I'm going to get some of the concealer on the back. And I'm going to hug that line as far as I can without covering up all the black. And I'm going to follow the outside of my eye. So now that that's all covered, I'm going to go over it so that you don't see the black. Okay, now I'm gonna clean it up with the wipey, and I want to make sure I don't disturb. So I'm going to take Tempera from the palette, this one right here, and I'm going to put that all over the lid where we put that concealer. Now we can go in and better define the lines, and I want to black. So now I'm gonna add a lash, and I want to use something kind of fluffy and long. So I'm gonna take my Icon lashes in the style Brooklyn. You can use code LENUHHH, LENUHHH, for 30% off. Okay, I'm gonna do the other eye off of camera, and then we'll be back with the base all done, and then we'll do the bottom half. My base is all done. So now I am ready. Ooh, fucking highlight. So now I can move on to the lower lash line. And what we're gonna do is basically the same thing that we did on the top, but this time we're gonna take the black first and kind of outline it, and then go in with the red on the bottom. So I'm gonna get Noir on a flat brush. I like to do it with the flatter brush, always my lower lash line. And just hug my eyeball. And then carefully I'm going to edge it out towards the point. Like so. And have them meet. And then we'll kind of there. So we have our black down. Now we're gonna move in with the red, and you want to be pretty careful not to go too low with it. It's gonna be pretty tough, but I'm gonna hug that black line with mulberry. Just like that. And I'm using Alexi 131 mini angled brush to kind of hug them together. And do that on top as well. Make sure that they all connect. So, I'm gonna get my blending brush that we got and just lightly go over the edges so it's not too crazy. And for sure on the inside right here, where we went a little crazy, close that off a little bit. Get rid of the color so far. And just blend it to your liking. And then we're going to try this on the other side as well. And you can definitely leave the waterline like this if you want to. I'm trying to decide. I think I kind of like it like this. I know that usually it closes off the eye and it'll make it look a little bit more sultry, but I kind of like it like this. I kind of like that you can see the inside of my eyeball. So I think I'm gonna leave it. My inner corner, I wanted to add, she's got kind of like a gold right there. I think I want to add this bronze right here on my inner corner. So I'm going to take a Luxie 111 mini flat angled brush. I'm going to dip into the bronze right here. And I'm just going to spray it a little bit. And I'm going to... And then that's it. I'm gonna add a lip and then I'll be right back. And this is the completed look, all done. It didn't take me that long. It was a little frustrating, but these things do not need to be rushed. It is not that big of a deal. It's not that deep. The more you practice, the easier it gets. And it's not even perfect. It's kind of messy, but oh the fuck wow. I had a lot of fun creating this look. Shouts to Alice King's makeup. I love your stuff, and I'll probably be recreating one of her other looks next time, or sometime soon or whatever. Be sure to check her out on Instagram. You could also follow me on Facebook and on Instagram, and that's at Lena's Makeup. That's LENUHHHS makeup. Yeah, so I really enjoyed creating this. I hope you guys had fun watching me, and I hope to see you on my next one. Bye! And I think what I'm going to go in with first is this is round 2 of me trying to